Have you seen the video of the cat lawyer? Have you seen that?
Yes. Yes.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about this yet. That is a fantastic piece of art. I'll call it art.
I'm not a cat. I'm here. I'm not a cat.
Right. And then the judge says, I can see that. It's like, are you sure you can see he's not? What, because the cat would actually know how to operate Zoom better than this lawyer?
Right. That one guy is not having it. He is just stone-faced, watching like, this is ridiculous.
So if anyone's not familiar, there's this video widely spread of it looks like it's a Zoom call of like a court case. And one of the participants has the cat filter enabled, and it is classic. The cat filter is not that impressive of a cat filter. It's just like more like a mask over his face. And to me, my favorite part is the eyes shifting back and forth.
But they said that cat filter is not easy to get to. Like, it was not like an accidental button. Like, it was an accidental, like, couple of clicks. I thought I saw that it was like, how did he get there?
Yeah, I've never really explored I've been on Zoom calls, but I haven't really looked to make them more fun. I've just looked to make them over.
For everybody else. I mean, you do have a couple of drinks there to make it more fun for you, but...
Drinks?
Yeah, we've done happy hour Zoom.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but mostly I think of work-related Zooms where it's like, okay, let's get this over with. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had a work-related Zoom in a long time, so I haven't had to be professional in a Zoom. I take that back.
It's got that 45-minute limit unless you're using the fancy account.
Yeah. Like we had the 3-hour Christmas Zoom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you using your brother's corporate account or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's plenty of other ways to do it. If you got the iPhone lock-in, you can do it all on iPhones. You can do it over Skype. Skype allows you to do it for free for unlimited minutes, I think. So,
I think you're right.
There are other options out there if you're looking to go longer than the 45-minute Zoom cap. And maybe the cat filter. I'm not sure about Skype's filters. I think a lot of people have been pretty kind of meh about Skype. But, you know.
We used to use Skype all the time. All the time.
Who?
We did.
We used to?
Skype. Yeah.
I don't know.
Not you and I. Like, my family used to Skype all the time.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry. We. Speaking for my collective we in my home.
Right. You got a sandwich in your pocket?
Right. I was just like, what do you mean, who? We did.
Your family used to use Skype?
Yeah, we used to Skype when the babies were little. We'd Skype grandparents all the time, and we had it set up like kind of in our kitchen dining room area so they could just sit in the high chair and talk to grandparents. It was perfect. Yeah,
about 10 years ago, Skype was one of your only options out there for that type of stuff. So, and it's just kind of sat there and really hasn't developed too awful much since then.
Right. Then my parents got iPhones, and they were like, we need to FaceTime. Come on, get on board. So
yeah, it's not. I mean, you just tap on the little deal there, and boom, there you are. There's your face.
There it is. Sprinkles.
So anyway, this cat lawyer is pretty funny. If you somehow haven't seen it yet, it's worth looking up. Treat yourself to a lawyer who probably makes too much money and can't figure out how to get a cat filter off his face. Maybe his kid, or I don't know. He sounds like an older guy. Grandkid got a hold of the Zoom or something and changed the filter. I don't know.
Maybe his grandchild was a prankster. Was like, this will show Pop.
Pop. Good choice on Grandpa nickname.
Thank you.
There. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm excited about this new HBO Max series incoming.
What would that be?
It is called Velma.
From Scooby-Doo?
From Scooby-Doo.
With Mindy Kaling?
Yes. So you've read about it.
No. I have not. I have heard that she's going to be the voice of Velma, and I thought it's going to be like, another Scooby-Doo movie. But it's a series.
Oh, man. An original and humorous spin that unmasks the complex and colorful past of one of America's most beloved mystery solvers. And it's an adult cartoon. So
not for kids.
Not for kids.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah is correct. Good job, Kate.
Thank you.
I think they act like, oh, don't worry, we'll make sure that this one doesn't accidentally get surfaced to the kids. It's like, okay, yeah.
It's HBO, so it's not going to play back-to-back with Sesame Street.
Right.
Yeah, good.
Okay,
so Velma...
Yeah. Is, yes, the sexiest character on Scooby-Doo. Good point, Kate.
I would have disagreed with you there.
Shaggy?
Scrappy? No.
Scrappy. Okay. I can't wait to explore that further.
So it's adult cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mindy Kaling is not just Velma, she's also an executive producer on it. So a decent bit of the writing / creative will come from her. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. I always liked... Did you watch Scooby-Doo very much as a kid?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
I watched a ton of that. At first, Scrappy-Doo seemed cool, but as I got older, I realized it was kind of...
He's annoying.
Scooby-Doo was going downhill. Yeah.
I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you nosy kids.
That's right. And I always just think of Velma, her glasses go flying off her face. I can't see without my glasses.
Right.
And she's on her hands and knees just feeling around until she grabs like a zombie foot or something.
Exactly.
Or a ghost foot. And it turns out it was just a flashlight.
Did you watch any of the Scooby-Doo live-action movies?
No, I haven't seen any of them. Not maybe just a little bit of a preview or something. You?
Yeah. I've had to be in the room while they were on.
I've had to be in the room when they were on. Okay. What was so I assume not your place then?
No, I think they were at my place, but I think I was with children and they were watching it. So I've never watched it start to finish, but I could tell you who's in it. So
who's in it?
I could tell you Matthew Lillard was Shaggy, and he was a fantastic Shaggy. I don't know how he got fired. Freddie Prinze Jr. was Fred. Sarah Michelle Gellar was Daphne. And the chick from Freaks and Geeks, Linda, such and such.
Interesting last name.
It's Italian. It starts with a C.
I'm not going to be able to help on that.
Cardellini.
Linda Cardellini.
She's Velma.
Oh, yeah, I think I can picture her from Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks, Grandma's Boy, Bloodlines.
Grandma's Boy. It's an underrated movie.
I agree 100%. It is an underrated movie.
About a video game tester, right?
Yeah.
Who lives with his grandma?
Yep.
I remember the
and
premise.
Her two roommates.
Hijinks ensue.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like the Adam Sandler crew without Adam Sandler. Like, you know how Adam Sandler has this select group of friends that are in every Adam Sandler movie?
I'm sure they love being referred to that way.
Well, the posse, his groupies, his sideshow freaks, I don't know.
Well, I think they would like to be considered independent of him in general.
Then they'd get other movies without him.
Yeah.
These are the only movies that they're in are Adam Sandler movies. But Adam Sandler's not in Grandma's Boy. I think he was behind the scenes, I think he's a producer. But he is not in front of the camera. But Grandma's Boy, underrated. Not for children.
I'm looking at Grandma's Boy. 2006.
Whoa.
Longer ago than I thought.
I don't think I appreciated it when it came out. I think it was, at least in the last 10 years, that I was like, this movie is hilarious. Probably because my brothers were like, you have to see that movie. Are you reading about Adam Sandler's crew? Adam Sandler's yucks? Adam Sandler's BFFs?
I was searching the IMDb for Adam Sandler's name for this one. Happy Madison production, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't trust the critics is the first user review. Okay.
That's funny.
Did you watch the Rebecca Black re-release of Friday?
No.
It's very profane. Won't be able to play it. And
no.
She's wearing a lot different of an outfit. 10th anniversary.
Rebecca Black.
Mm-hmm. Rebecca Black. She's back, as a matter of fact.
I don't know her.
That's not part of the lyric. You don't know that song?
Mm-mm.
Friday, getting down.
No.
Fun.
She has a real name. No.
Looking forward to the week. Yesterday was Thursday.
I shared an office with a much younger coworker who would constantly sing that song, but he'd say, Friday, poop your pants on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
I thought it was going to be like, getting drunk on Friday.
Right? He's now a realtor in Oklahoma. Living the dream. Got out of the radio business, and now he's slinging houses.
Shocking news. This was someone in radio.
Yeah, he was the news director, so it was like Mr. Serious, except for in the office.
So, anyway, I recommend if you're going to look up the Rebecca Black video, just go ahead and skip the remix and just watch the original.
Watch the original.
You've seen the music video, right?
No.
What? My God, Matt, Kate, you haven't lived.
I mean, 10 years ago, I was knee-deep in diapers.
Oh. Sorry, I was thinking you were briefly. I thought you were the one wearing them. Sorry.
I didn't say that I wasn't. Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's right.
I'm so glad that we can't see people's reactions.
Yeah. One day, maybe there'll be video on the radio, Kate.
One day, two-way video.
Or maybe we can see all the listeners.
Ooh.
They're part of some government conspiracy, and they've been installing video cameras into your dash all these years and feeding it directly into radio station studios.
All these years. Yeah, we see you picking your nose.
Looking at it.
Wiping it on your seat.
Eating it.
Ew. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to think of like things that I could confess to that I do in my car. That would be like, oh, yeah, I definitely eat my kids' candy in the car. Yep. Or
extra unlimited car washes don't include the inside, right? You got to vacuum it yourself.
But it's free vacuums.
Oh.
So even that's how I found this car wash. I knew I needed to vacuum my car, and I saw something that said free vacuums. I was like, hey, I'm going to check them out. So probably about every other week after we wash the car, we pull over and vacuum out the car under the floor mats.
I know you did 2 in a day the other day.
Mm-hmm.
2 washes.
Wash.
Was that the only day this week?
That I did 2 a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only day that I did 2 a day this week.
Okay. Why?
It was particularly gunky on the back window.
Oh.
In between.
Okay.
Because of all the gunk out there.
Yeah. It's all spraying.
It was necessity of a wash, not just like, I got 10 minutes. I've done that before.
Unlike all your other ones, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've done the 2 washes in a day just for laughs and giggles.
Yeah, if your visibility's messed up, you kind of need to fix that. I understand.
Then you're not going to talk trash. I get it.
Yeah, no guarantees.
If I want to keep all the salt and gunk off the bottom of my car, why do you not approve of my car washes then?
I just wouldn't have the patience to be going to the car wash so much. I guess that's the biggest thing.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so to be clear, I hardly ever wait in line. If there's more than 4 cars, it's a 3 lanes to feed into the car wash, right? And if there's ever more than 4 cars, I don't go. I'll skip it.
3 lanes feed 1 giant contiguous car wash.
Yeah.
It's like a McDonald's drive-thru, but for car washes.
Right.
Gotcha.
But it moves pretty fast, Matt. Like, I've never waited more than 5 minutes.
Oh, man, I could go for McDouble right now.
There it is. McDonald's talk.
Maybe an Egg McMuffin.
One of these days, you're going to have to give in.
And go to the car wash with you? No, thanks.
I was going to say McDonald's.
Oh. So how many minutes do you spend each day at this car wash?
Well, not that long, especially if I can just pull right in and get my car washed. I'm there less than 5 minutes.
Okay, it's a 5-minute long car wash.
I mean, from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're never like, again. You never think, oh man, I got to go to the car wash again.
No, I might do that like the other day when I had to wash it twice. I'm like, I just washed it this morning and now I can't see out my back window. I was kind of like that, but nope.
Okay. You multitask, right? Because you were sending me photos from inside the car wash. You also catch up on email and things like that?
Yep. After school, when I've got the girls, we go over what homework that we've got. Sometimes we do spelling words in the car wash. So, because then I can actually read the list versus driving and reading the list.
Well, that's safe. Good job.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So I missed it. You were talking about Rebecca Black. It was the 10-year anniversary of her song.
Yeah.
She's still on my Google page. That's why I was like, why were we talking about her?
She's on your Google page.
Well, I Googled her to be like, who is this person?
Oh, so you looked up Rebecca Black from earlier on.
Yeah, and I just left it on my screen.
And you left that tab open, and then you came back to that tab, and you were confused briefly? Is that what you're saying?
It was just on the screen, and I looked at the screen going, I forget, why do we talk about her? So I thought I'd clear it. 10-year anniversary.
Yes, 10-year anniversary of Friday, but you didn't even know who she was when I said her name.
No, so that's why I had to Google her.
Right.
Hence, on my page, why did we talk about her again?
How many tabs you got open over there?
2, 4, 6, 8,
Who
10,
do we
12,
appreciate?
14, 16, 20.
20 tabs.
20 tabs.
How can you tell what's in what tab then? So many tabs.
Click on them. Well, I know which ones like at the top, it tells me what website it is. So I know, I need to get to this website. So I click on it. 1, 2, 3, 4 are from the same website. They're just different stories. 2 email tabs. Our Microsoft tab. 2 show prep. Our show prep. Another show prep. 3 YouTubes. And a forecast. And Amazon.
Oh, yeah? What's going on in Amazon right now?
Amazon, I'm looking at shower curtains.
Okay, I want to know more about this, but first off, just for anyone keeping score, I've got 4 tabs.
And your tabs are?
Gmail, Twitter, Keijo Facebook, and our podcast page, actually.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, Matt and Kate podcast available in your podcast app.
Yeah.
Get it. Tell a friend. Phone a friend.
Got it. Good.
All right.
It's like a vacation for your ears.
That's right. You can binge on Matt and Kate. That sounds kind of gross, actually. You can binge on Matt and Kate if you're doing like a road trip or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't have to listen to them consecutively either. You could shuffle them.
That's right. Maybe you could just look at the titles and decide based on the titles which one would be most interesting. Take a lot of pride in those titles.
Yeah, Matt works really hard on the titles and the follow-up questions.
So I spend most of my day doing, in fact.
11 to 12, solid booked. I'm creating the title for the podcast, so.
Yeah, just that one thing.
One thing.
All right, so you're looking at shower curtains on your Amazon tab.
Yep.
What kind of features are you looking for your curtains?
Texture? Yes, I read an article to make your small bathrooms look bigger that you should have a shower curtain with texture. And since the girls' bathroom has their counter has some white in it and white trim, I thought maybe a white shower curtain with texture would be good. And so I've got a couple in the cart that I'm like comparing. Do I want this one? Do I want that one? Do I want this one? Do I want that one? I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of in favor of the cheapest one. So it's like, oh, looky there.
Due to its pricing, or is it just happen to have the best aesthetics too?
Both. I think I like the one that's, I don't know if I like it more because it's cheaper, but I think it adds a little bit more texture because it's texturized physically, but then it also has stripes. So white and gray stripes.
So this is the exterior curtain. The inside one, is that called a liner? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to, I've decided, it's like, okay, go ahead and pay the extra for a nicer liner. You know,
yes.
Keep that mildew in check, right?
Yes. We were gifted, actually. I want maybe like a wedding gift.
A curtain liner?
A really nice shower curtain and shower liner.
Oh.
And it's not the plastic liner. It's like a fabric liner that you wash once a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you wash it once a month?
About there.
Oh, okay.
No?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not going to question the methodology of it. I just was thrown.
I was afraid that you were saying only once a month, like not twice a month, or...
Seems like a to-do, taking them off the hooks that often.
That is the worst part, is taking them off. Not taking them off the hooks, putting them on the hooks is the worst part.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of a whiner because ours are not that fancy. It's just like it's not the clasp. It's literally a hook. It's not that hard, Kate. But every month I'm like, ugh, I have to put it back up.
Do you have a recurring reminder? How do you know it's time to wash the curtain? How do you remember that?
Usually around first of the month. And I say first of the month, like that first week of the month is usually when I try to do things like that.
Which makes sense, but I'm curious if a lot of people's chores all stack up like that. If you've got monthly chores.
Right.
You know?
I
guess there's not too many monthly chores, like bills fall on different dates.
Right. And my domestic job in the marriage has not been pay bills. I have not done that in all of these years of marriage. That's kind of been Monty's thing. But since Monty's been away with work, somebody's got to do it. And I've been doing it, and I've kind of let papers clutter. And so earlier in the week, I tackled the clutter and I had everything organized. What do we need to file? What do we need to shred? What do we need to pay? I feel very accomplished. Okay. So I had to leave. I had to go get the girls like halfway through my tackling the clutter, and they came home and they were kind of like, what's going on? I'm like, well, decluttering, trying to get rid of some things. And then yesterday I did the kitchen junk drawer. I should have taken a before picture because it was, I kind of like, how did I not have anxiety about the junk drawer? But Elliot walked in when I was doing the junk drawer, and she's like, what's going on? Is this our life now? I mean, why are we organizing?
Yeah.
Like, you poor thing. You have lived in such a disorganized world in our home for years. Like, you don't know how things are really supposed to be.
Mommy's been watching too many YouTube channels about organization, honey.
Your mommy should be a grown-up by now, but she's not. So she's trying really hard. But What is this? Is this our life now? Like, we had so many tools in the junk drawer. And I was like, Monty, what do we do with these tools? And he's like, well, I don't have my toolbox, so that's where they would go. I'm like, do they need to be handy? And he's like, well, not too far. I'm like, okay, so they don't need to be in the junk drawer? No, not too bad. So I put them in a bucket, and I put them on top of our shelves. So it's like moving from one place to another. But now my junk drawer is organized. I've got Sharpies on one side. I've got scissors and Scotch tape. I've got little Post-its. I've got stamps.
Oh, that doesn't sound junky at all.
Spare keys, and everybody's got a little cubby.
How big is this drawer?
Everything has a place. Not very big. Kind of narrow.
Sounds massive.
No, it just
everybody gets a cubby and it holds all those other things.
It had so much junk, Matt. Like, this isn't. I'm sending you like the tools. And then there's another pile of things that's like half of the things should go in the girls' homeschooling cubby, and the other is like tools. And they were all in there with the stuff that's in the drawer.
Okay, I've got it.
So it's sending. Do.
Here it is. So this is the newly organized.
This is the newly organized. And there's 2 sewing kits.
Man, you got a lot of Sharpies.
I love Sharpies, Matt.
Sharpies and highlighters.
I love Sharpies.
Well, specifically Sharpie permanent markers and Sharpie highlighters.
Specifically, the highlighters are Monty's.
3 scissors.
And 1 pair that you can't see, the gray pair.
Yeah.
On the blade, I have Sharpied on there. Mom only. Do not touch. I'm serious.
It's got a nice sharp blade to it, I assume?
Yes. And like the red and the blue pair,
yeah.
If I didn't write that on there, they would get like popsicle on my scissors or gunk on my scissors. And it's like, I need 1 good pair of scissors just for me.
So the girls could use the blue and the red pair, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. And then you've got one of these open it clippers.
I love those suckers.
I have one of those too, but I rarely find a thing to use it on. What do you use it on?
Mostly, that is the savior of the day on Christmas morning.
Oh, to get through shrink wrap, or what's it called?
Shrink wrap or
blister pack.
Packing tape.
Right? Isn't that what it's called? Blister pack?
Blister pack? I've never heard it called that.
Yeah, I think so. The plastic that's impossible to tear into.
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard it called that.
Searching for it now. Blister pack images.
But at the end, it's got a razor, and then you've got these little scissor things, and you also have a screwdriver in there that helps on Christmas morning when you're putting batteries in.
Yeah, blister pack is a term for several types of preformed plastic packaging used for small consumer goods, foods, and for pharmaceuticals. The primary component of a blister pack is a cavity or pocket made from a formable web, usually a thermoformed plastic cake.
Okay.
Sorry, I got derailed by the blister pack idea. But yeah, that clipper would help you get through that. Yeah.
I think Santa brought that one year. I was like, wow, Santa, you're so smart.
If only you didn't have the elves use the blister pack, Santa. I wouldn't need these, but okay. Thanks.
Exactly.
Oh. We got 2 aim and flames in here, which is good. If one goes empty, you don't want to be without a flame to aim.
Right. And then that white thing, that's the miniature screwdrivers. That's still more tools that are staying in the drawer.
Yeah.
Those are more like that I could get to and need to use. But that other picture, do you see that stack of... There's like 3 things of super glue in there. There was a light for his hat. There were spare keys. There's electrical tape, vitamins, a lottery ticket.
Yeah, you've got a some kind of iPhone dongle here. Is that an SD card reader? What is that?
No, it's with the...
HDMI?
No, headphones. That's what I'm trying to spit out.
Oh, it charges and you can put your headphones in at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say that one end is pretty fat. What else is going on that? Okay.
Yep.
Got to know these things, Kate.
Yep.
Some disinfecting wipes there. All this fit in the drawer before?
Oh, yeah, and there's more things that you can't see because
gosh.
I threw away so much stuff.
2 more scissors.
Yep, those are kids' scissors. See, those things need to go in the kids' cubbies, like pencils, dry erase markers. There's some office supplies that needed to go. That giant knife. Yeah. See my where are my keys dish?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I thought it actually said where are my keys on it.
It does. You just can't see it because my keys and my sunglasses are on top of it. The white thing?
Oh, the white thing. I was looking at the green.
No. Yeah, that's supposed to be a serving bowl that I've turned into like a catch-all for
junk.
Monty's pockets. Like, see all those keys?
Yeah.
He doesn't need those every day, but he needs to have them handy.
Oh, we got a change jar here.
Yeah.
What is the... I'm seeing... Are these stickers that you can put that makes it look like you put lipstick on and then kissed something?
Yeah, we got a Valentine the other day, and those came.
Okay.
Little lip stickers.
Oh, your apartment has USB ports on the outlet. That's nice.
Just that one.
Just that one? Well, that one makes sense. It's with being the counter there.
Right.
But
just that one.
Would be nice in more places, but...
Yep.
That height seems like the right place for one of those to be. Well, this is fascinating. Tell you what.
Is it? So I got the junk drawer taken care of. I've tackled the bathroom closets. Now I need to purge the closet. Get rid of clothes.
What's with the key? What's with this key that says 05044 on it?
That's a work key for Monty.
It's got a label on the key itself, and it's on a key ring that also has that same number. Did I just give away some big security feature?
Probably. I'm just glad that the credit card that's pictured in here, the numbers are covered up.
Probably, but who cares?
Right, it's just Matt.
You think I'm going to steal your credit card number? Oh, here's Kate's credit card number, and just read it off to the listener.
Matt's going to go shopping at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
NFM.
Yeah, did you see the little chicken, though, that's by the keys? We don't know where that chicken came from.
The chicken by the keys.
05044, those keys.
Oh, those keys.
There's a tiny chicken.
Oh, yeah. There's a chicken about the size of, the non-fat part of the key. It's like, the size of the skinny part of the key. Huh.
Yeah. I asked the girls, I'm like, where's this chicken from? They're like, we don't know. We've never seen it. So I was like, Monty, what's the deal with the chicken? And he's like, I don't know. So somehow our chicken came into our junk drawer that nobody has seen before.
Well, that's exciting. It's not attached to the keys here. It's just laying on them or something.
Yeah. Something I didn't take a picture of, though. I in our junk drawer in the kitchen at our old house is where I kept all, like, we'd come home from the pediatrician when the girls were babies, and they'd give us these little slips of paper that says how much they weigh, how long they are, and what percentile they're in. I had a little envelope that every time we'd come home from the pediatrician, I'd put it in the envelope. And that junk drawer, or that junk envelope, I shouldn't call it junk, that envelope in our junk drawer has come with us. And so I was like, okay, let's go through this envelope. There was like Finley's first lock of hair from her haircut, hospital bracelets from when the girls were babies. I'm like, why have I been keeping these things in the junk drawer? So I had to separate that into the sentimental pile and the memory pile so that it gets filed away with sentimentals.
Now, surely Minimalist Mom has to have something to say about the idea of a junk drawer existing at all, right?
I would think so. I haven't found that. Maybe I should search her. Minimalist Mom, junk drawer.
Or Do It on a Dime. Does Do It on a Dime have a thought on a junk drawer?
And you know what? We always say junk drawer, but these are things that we use all the time.
Right. It's more like an office supply drawer now.
Yes.
Minus the aim and flame.
Right. And the sewing kits.
Oh, I didn't see the sewing kit.
Yeah, there's 2 sewing kits, actually, that I came across.
Oh, there they are. Hidden there in the back.
Yeah. Gotcha. And safety pin galore and pocket knife and church key and extra keys and...
Church key?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what a church key is? You know what a church key is.
Oh. What do you use a church key on? I'm trying to think. Is it like a skeleton key? What is it? What's a church key?
It's a bottle opener.
Bottle opener. That's it. Thanks. I was like, I know what this is.
Yeah. I don't know why they call it a church key, but a bottle opener.
Yeah, get you into a can of tomato juice or into a bottle of booze.
Brouhaha.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's from my dad's golf tournament, so we keep that church key, and I don't think that we ever use it, but it's there.
Church key. Yeah, I think I haven't heard it referred to. I've heard of it referred to as that before, but it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Been a minute. Because I would have just called that a bottle opener.
So maybe I need to rename, not the junk drawer, the...
utility drawer.
Yeah.
The things I need drawer.
The go-to drawer.
Yeah, because the junk drawer, I guess these other items that you've removed from the junk drawer would make it a junk drawer for sure. Because it really makes it that much more varied.
Right.
Yeah. But I think, we want to kind of get away from that idea, I think. Junk drawer.
I think you're right. I should probably look online and see if Minimalist Mom has junk drawer.
She's going to go, get rid of all of your drawers. No more drawers. And then you don't have to worry about any of them having junk in them. Is that what she's going to say?
No, her drawers are, like, I've seen her kitchen.
Get these drawers out of here.
I've seen one of her kitchen videos, and they've got an exposed shelf, and then they've got other shelves. But they're very, very bare. Like, she has one serving spoon. Everybody has a set of silverware. Everybody has a cup. Everybody, there's a few extras, but not much. That it's like, if it's dirty, we just wash it. And
okay, well, I prefer my fantasy of her getting rid of all of her drawers, but all right.
I mean, but she's got an older house. It's like an older farmhouse. So there's some decent sized drawers, and there's like 3 utensils in it.
For anyone not familiar, Minimalist Mom's main tip is to move to a farm. It's very, very reasonable. Yeah.
I don't think that's it.